Chuan was like, guys, we're not that excited. We're just going to go ahead and lay in my bed of bamboo. But as we say here on this live picture, you can see very much here that just a little bit after 7:30 this morning, Yun Chuan is very much up and at 'em. So we see within this habitat right now, they're actually separated. So Xin Bao, of course, the female counterpart to our panda pair here, they're kept separate from now. That, of course, could potentially change. We'll have to check in with the zoo representative to see if that is something that they may be in a habitat together. But this panda ridge habitat right now does have space for the two of them to be separate. And as we can see, they're very much driven by bamboo. The first thing that you did, of course, was come in here, check out that water, and then have a chance here to get that glorious bamboo bed right here. Not something that you can find at IKEA, something that is specifically customized for him here at the San Diego Zoo. And when we were talking about the conservation efforts, I mean, this is what this is all about. The San Diego Zoo staff, those who work on this, are going to specifically be watching his behavior, what he and what Xin Bao eat, what it is that they do on a daily basis, and report that back with their partners in China, as well as the partners here with the San Diego Zoo Wildlife Alliance, to try to help these pandas continue to survive, continue to thrive. And guys, this is a historic moment. This is so amazing to see. Again, two new giant pandas, the first time in 21 years that we've had two new giant pandas join us here at the San Diego Zoo. Of course, there was also some time where we did not have any pandas here for during over the pandemic years in 2019 on, and now they are finally here. And Evan, Eric, I know you guys are probably watching this, and you'll have a chance to come out here and visit. Of course, 12 o'clock, the general public will have an opportunity to come out here as well. But this is truly amazing to be able to again be here, to be right up close and personal with this giant panda, Yun Chuan, who is just putting on a show right now. Because guys, when I was here with my wife Catherine and Amelia, Yun Chuan was taking a snooze that did not matter who was talking in the area. That guy was eating his bamboo, living the life, which is what we do here at San Diego, right? We eat, we play, we take a nap, we go enjoy the beach, and while he may not be able to enjoy the beach, he will enjoy everything else the San Diego Zoo has to offer. Going down on those orange beetles. Cool. Yun Chuan, male. Thank you. Of course. All right, thanks guys. Back to you. Awesome. Good. I'm just from here in the San Diego Zoo at Panda Ridge, where we are finally seeing Yun Chuan, who is making, of course, their debut just hours away from making that public debut. But for those of you at home, you get a chance to see this giant panda in action. Of course, this is the male of the pair. His female counterpart, Xin Bao, is just in the habitat just a ways over here. So this is all part of Panda Ridge, where these two pandas will be here. And of course, these are the first pandas to enter the U.S. in 21 years, which symbolizes that co-opting. I'm just from here at San Diego Zoo, right inside the Panda Ridge, where we are finally seeing Yun Chuan. This has been a moment we've all been waiting for, and here he is making his television debut today here on Channel 8 on August 8th, which of course will now be known as Panda Day, while Yun Chuan is sitting there enjoying his bamboo as they spend so much time doing so. His counterpart, Xin Bao, is just in the habitat just over to our left when you're facing the pandas. And this panda ridge habitat will be open to the general public starting at noon today. So please be ready, come out and enjoy. Of course, more information will be available.
Yeah, you don't need to be on camera, right?
What?
You don't need to be on camera.
Here we are. I'll figure that out in a minute. Ooh.
Xin Bao is another habitat that needs.
Yes, the pandas are here. Hold on, we have to get a character. Hold on. They gave us these to wear on air, so I feel like now we're ready. We're ready to see the pandas. Now this could have been a full Anchorman moment where you actually look into the enclosure and there's no bears there, but in fact they're having their morning breakfast and ready to be seen. I mean, look at this guy. Is he look camera ready or what? So this is Yun Chuan. There's two different habitats here, two different exhibits and enclosures, and they keep it here separate. So the only thing we brought here is obviously a diplomacy effort between the U.S. and China that hasn't been to San Diego since 2019. This is the first time that a pair of pandas has been brought back to the U.S. in 21 years. So here in San Diego, this is pretty special for us to have it. This is a male panda, by the way. Yun Chuan having his breakfast, hanging out. Some of the media got a sneak peek yesterday, and this bear was snoozing for hours. So it looks like he's ready for his TV and news. As you guys mentioned, Governor Newsom will be here. So he's on hand at 9 o'clock. We'll be doing the grand opening. It will be Panda Day in California, so lots of excitement. And people visiting, it's still summer for many folks in Southern California, and the kids are out and they come to the San Diego Zoo. There are thousands of visitors here every day. But what everyone's expecting today is a lot of fun. It's going to see these pandas. Oh my goodness, it's yawning. I feel ya. But here's how to do it. There's 3 different ways to see the pandas that they've created. And basically, once you get into the zoo, you can now make a timed reservation. So the zoo opens at 9 o'clock. People can make a timed reservation to come on in here. Panda Ridge, which has all been expanded and it's really beautiful and ready for these pandas, opens at noon today. So it won't be too crowded in the area. People don't have to actually go to a time, area and region that they'll come in here, which is really nice. Again, this is kind of great job of making sure that this isn't too crowded for our new visitors here at the zoo, or new residents rather. And then another way that we are making it available is by going online early morning walking tours that they'll just be getting started, where people can make a reservation actually ahead of the zoo opening. This morning, basically what happened is the curator of these
Hey, George.
put in hams and apples.
George.
What do we do, Ellen? So you're getting to see Xin Bao is the female, and she's
Okay.
still young, so we don't look like we're going to have any baby pandas in the near future, but obviously they are here for the breeding program. And breeding just a big question on everybody's mind was, will the panda cams come back? So folks all over the world can see these really amazing bears, and then also see the baby pandas once that does happen. And the zoo here does confirm that they will have panda cams. So it's not here quite yet. The cameras are set up. They're not sure when they're going to go live, but we'll definitely make sure that it's in
said no license to the.
In fact, this is, as we were talking, yes, eating the food, enjoying. So this is the Yun Chuan, and this is the male panda that they have here. He came out right at 7:30 and kind of wandered around, actually kind of went down into the valley of the habitat here, and then made his way up. They obviously had some fruits out and ready for him, and now he has been munching down on some bamboo this morning and really kind of putting on a show for all of the media that are here this morning, which of course there's several outlets who are covering because today is the day. It has been declared Panda Day here in California as, oh, grab a big old piece of bamboo there. And this is, well, the pandas are back for the first time since 2019 here at the San Diego Zoo. So there is a male and female who are here, and today is the day where we have the opportunity to see them. So after being here for 6 weeks, they are, well, now going to be allowed to be seen by the public. So after letting them just talk to people, Marco earlier this morning, of course, when we did the story earlier, and today is the day where they will be saying, hey, visitors, you can come in. Now that will start at noon today. So they're going to have that official opening ceremony that will be going on. And then, of course, they will be allowing the public to come at noon. So there are QR codes, as we have discussed, around the park as an opportunity to come and see the bears. But it will be probably a very busy month down in this area, like we've discussed. Obviously, a lot of excitement over the bears being here back in San Diego. And yeah, it should be obviously entertaining. I mean, can't you just sit here all day and just watch the panda eat bamboo? It's like so relaxed, hanging out, not great at all. But the 100 people watching him eat this morning just kind of chowing down for the most part. That's what we see so far from this movement here. So we'll send things back over to you. Really trying to get into that good part of the bamboo. Oh. Yep. Yes. All the puns. Any Anchorman puns, any panda puns, bear puns, all in play today. Yes. Use them all.
George. Do you have what did they say? Did they have a good picture?
Yeah, everything's good.
I think that's probably what struck
you find out about the electric cord?
They gave me the extension cords, but the plug is way over there. How am I going to plug it all the way over there? Let me look at the.
Do we need the other one, or we
You can come back on top.
Do we need the other one, or are we good with this? George,
We're good.
are we good with this one?
With what?
With just this one panda, or do we need the other one?
No, this is it. Yeah, this is the only one we're shooting.
Oh, no, I'm just saying because they said there was two.
Yeah, the other one's on the other enclosure, on the other side.
Oh, okay. So we don't need that.
We don't need that one.
Okay.
Be right behind you.
Yun Chuan, a male panda, and today
Jane, one more moment. Let me reset. It's like my watch. That's okay. Whenever you're ready.
pandas they are on display come from here for the first time.
Huh? I wish I had brought the tripod.
And now they're open to the public. You can come and enjoy the pandas like Yun Chuan challenge y'all.
Yeah, let's do a live report. Yeah. Show you our newest local celebrity, Yun Chuan. Of course, not to outshine Xin Bao, who's just having a little bit of moment of rest because today, this is the debut day for our giant pandas. They are now joining us here for the foreseeable future, and they will be doing this, looking cute, looking cuddly, and eating a lot of bamboo. But of course, this signifies a much deeper relationship between the U.S. and China, both of course in a diplomatic level, but also in terms of conserving this species, making sure that we can bring them back to even higher levels than they've already been throughout some of the past work that has been done. Yun Chuan is going to be here in public. You're going to join him and Xin Bao.
itself, which Zoo has. Now keep in mind, each habitat area also includes an air conditioning that you love with you that the bears can access whenever they want. At night, the bears are moving the bed. We really didn't like next door. And so they have plenty of room to kind of enjoy. But today is the official day. We're talking about the big ceremony, really rolling out the red carpet for these bears who arrived 6 weeks ago. But they have been, well, some behind closed doors, so to say. And they haven't been on the view as giving them an opportunity to really kind of get used to the habitat before having the public come and view them. But like we said, today is the big day, and they've been closely monitored. They've been eating well, and they say that they each have quite the personality as well. As far as I can see, the personality is to eat, and eat quite a lot. That's what has been happening here this morning. Literally nonstop. Pretty much from the moment that he came out this morning and came and explored, he has been chewing on that bamboo. So whatever kind that they have for him, we've talked about, he is really enjoying it. I don't know if that was just a very specific treat that they gave, and he's also making quite a mess of himself this morning. But I think a lot of people's smiles on their faces this morning, just because of the opportunity to see the bears again. First time since 2019 that they've been here at the San Diego Zoo. And I think that there's just a lot of people who have come together. It's all hands on deck here, and you can really kind of feel the excitement, especially when they came out here this morning. And then I'm sure as we go throughout the day, that's kind of the mood here at the zoo. It is officially Panda Watch. I mean, it's not just movies. It is really happening.
Hey George, are they? Is ABC still taking us live?
From what I know, that was the last text that came in. About 10 minutes ago.
Yeah,
Yeah, so I can plug into the outlet over there outside.
yeah, I think that just, I mean,
Let me check it out.
Okay.
I think it's kind of like that demeanor, and like we've seen a lot of the videos people have of
How much?
playing, and it just seems so
But I don't want to open the bottle.
calm and fun loving, and like, man,
Don't make me laugh.
like, this is a pretty long ride, but you do the ride. No, just ride it in another show. Right.
I said the exact same thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We live in LA, right?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like it.
Yeah, I don't think it's
Got a carrot for
like they must have put something special out.
How did you like it? Yeah, I was there.
We shall call him Paul Rudy.
I mean, a lot of the.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But then my friend Sally did it. Oh, man. They probably planned it out. Yeah.
Whoa.
See, this is why we're the
Anything else they're saying, George?
No, nothing. That was a lot. No, that was it. So everything should be running smoothly.
My leg is killing me. I don't know why.
I told you to try it.
It's like the Z one.
Oh my god. Do you want me to hold it?
You can just for a minute. I just want to stretch it out. Kick myself.
You want to take a break really quick? I'll hold it for a couple minutes.
Okay. I just need to frame it so we get.
Oh, I'll frame it.
Yeah, the stained glass. Yeah. They're flowy. Oh, really? That's flowy. I love them. Like last year or 2 years ago.
I thought this was going to be a quick thing. I didn't know.
On the white shirt, on the pants.
His name is Yun Chuan. Yun means cloud, and Chuan means big river. So quite literally, it's a river of cloud. And it's a reference to the region where Yun Chuan can be found. But there's a little side homage to the grandmother who lived here years ago named Yun. And of course, his mother transgender born here in San Diego too. By the way, super laid back man. He likes to sleep in the morning, munch on his bamboo, come out, some more bamboo, so he's looking lifestyle. And then we have our female, 4 years old. Her name is Xin Bao.
Is the focus ring here?
Huh?
Is this the focus ring here?
Yeah.
We're just trying to kill the glare.
You know, I tried, to point by the view really. You mean to focus on it.
They've been doing an amazing job. Now, obviously, you're waiting for the right? So they're doing what we do with the world class wildlife. Just reading those species, giving us the green light. Just yes, our huge strength here is
Wait, this is the focus?
Yeah, this right here.
not only for wildlife conservation, but also for people who fly and native species. I represent people who color the queer community, and there's so much vibrancy to human beings. I want them to know that they're connected to wildlife, and again, by genetic diversity, this is really normal.
Silly out there. You might need to do a little bit. Yeah, but you can take a picture. It's just being silly out there. You have to. Yun Chuan, meaning easy cloud. Chuan means big river, but it's also an homage to his grandmother who was here many years ago by Yun. And of course, his Yun mentioned Jen was of course born right here to San Diego Zoo as well. So we have a wonderful tradition with our partners out in China also, and it's really a lot of time here at San Diego Zoo to reignite this partnership. I mean, I know you know, but in the past, together, collectively, we moved the status from families from endangered down to vulnerable. It's an amazing thing. We have so much more work to do. So by having this beautiful family, Yun Chuan and Xin Bao, arriving here to San Diego Zoo, we're not only going to be sharing physiology, breeding attributes, kind of that movement throughout the day as well, throughout the year, all this information is particular to community information we're going to offer to our partners. We've done a lot so far. One focus will be on this population. So we can help out community diversity. It's not just wildlife conservation. So we can't wait to further our partnership. Yeah, no, I'll tell you a little bit about both of them. So again, Yun Chuan, he's what we call a layback guy. So he particularly likes to sleep on the and then roll over and find a snack. His priorities are sleeping in, eating his better food, taking that midday nap, now Xin Bao is a little bit different. Now she is a very curious as well. So I do not want the public to come here to the San Diego Zoo and experience vibrant. You know, San Diego Zoo all at once, yes, we're partners all over the world, like partners in China, but I want the public to know that this is what I'm very much the emperor of the world.
Have they said anything else?
No, I'll let you know. They're gonna remind as we speak. I let them know you have a hard out at 8:30. She's gonna prepare the slate in 5 minutes. In 5 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've been rolling here and there. on everything. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I absolutely think so. You know, but not only giant pandas, but so many wildlife all over the world. I think that the axolotl, the axolote, ajolote, and the capiche, so many different animals. Giant pandas. I was just in Boston a week ago, and they were talking about them in Sichuan, and I love these cities. I love these matter of around the world.
Is that what you were talking about?
Exactly. Oh, I like that. I'm going to use that. Yun Chuan. Sorry. I've been saying so many different things. I know. How are you today? Yeah.
8 minutes, guys.
I'm afraid of moving when I get full Give me like a good 30 seconds. My name is Marco. I'm a wildlife ambassador.
How we doing on time?
24. So we have a hard out at 8:30.
Marco, it took a lot of work to get Yun Chuan and Xin Bao. How proud are you that you did this fish line?
thing is just sleeping in the morning with the afternoon. I also hear sleeping. I love just sleeping. And also listening right now. That's kind of his busy lifestyle, but a very laid back male pianist. Now Xin Bao. Great name. It's a tough pandas in general. Oh, by the way, she's what I love about her. She's very excited and loves interacting with other people.
Thank you so much, Marco. And this is the day, and it's super busy over the next month, but then you can get to it. Find your way to see the public meetings today at noon after dinner. So you can
Is that all right? Yeah. All right.
We're done.
wrap up.
My name is Marco.
Oh my god. I had to get that. Yeah, do that. Those are actually really good because he was like,
We want to offer experience. For instance, an orangutan is different than a gorilla. A platypus is different than Mickey. We want to offer the right experience and their solitary life. So the only way that we interact with them is that means so we're going to offer those same all that you just said, and probably more than you know. There's an Asiatic black bear. The black bear is more than
we're going to ask everyone if you can start exiting the habitat.
Okay. You have to tell them. Can you tell them that we have to get out of here?
He said, give me a live shot.
Oh, I would say other men.
What? Can you tell her that we have to get out of here?
Yeah, I did.
Oh. No, I
Let me
missed
grab the extension cord. Just stay on there for a second.
Okay.
Now, we would love to just have wildlife and animals back in the natural habitat, but it's sad to say that there's a lot of issues going on in the world. Habitat degradation.
Are we done?
So, Sandy does a lot of the lines with our partners.
A wide shot. A wide shot.
While you're listening to a number, then our past relationship with the kind of wildlife and we've got the status from endangered to vulnerable. And we have a lot more to go by sharing our information here.
Good morning, everyone. We will begin in 5 minutes. We kindly ask that you please be seated at this time. Thank you.
挑起扁担朗朗催，光催上山岗落落落。
手里拿把锣哎，开山斧喽喽喽，虎怕虎豹朗朗催，晃催火柴朗喽喽喽。
雪呀都看落哎，不稀罕落落落，挑起鞭儿朗朗催，光催忙看柴落落落。
走了一山路哎，又一山喽喽喽，这山去了朗朗催，狂催那山来喽喽喽。只要我们喽哎，多勤快喽喽喽，不愁吃来朗朗催，狂催不愁穿喽喽喽。只要我们喽哎，多勤快喽喽喽，不愁吃来朗朗催，狂催不愁穿喽喽喽。只要我们喽哎，多勤快喽喽喽，不愁吃来朗朗催，狂催不愁穿喽喽喽。
Please welcome President and Chief Executive Officer for San Diego Zoo Wildlife Alliance, Paul Barabalt.
Well, good morning and welcome to San Diego Zoo. Thank you for joining us for this historic day to welcome giant pandas here. I'd like to start with a giant thank you to our Board of Trustees and Trustees Emeritus. We would not be here without you, without your commitment, support, and dedication. Please stand and be recognized. I also want to thank our generous donors, including Kenneth C. Griffin and Peng Zhao, for making lead gifts and inspiring others to join in supporting panda conservation. And I cannot say enough about what our team members and volunteers did to make today possible. I'm so incredibly proud of them for coming together and making this happen with all the teamwork and collaboration required with all of our partners in the US and in China in just 7 months. Absolutely extraordinary. This is truly one for the record books. Today, we celebrate collaboration on a global level. We proudly welcome our honored guests from China and our U.S. government officials, civic leaders, and our biggest supporters. You'll be hearing from me later in the program, but I wanted to welcome you first and thank you for joining us on this special day. Let's get started.
Please welcome Mayor of San Diego, Todd Gloria.
Ooh, it's hot enough for you guys? I know. I'm a native San Diegan. This is too hot. I think for our visitors, though, this may be just perfect. Good morning, everyone. This is a truly extraordinary day for San Diego and for our world-famous San Diego Zoo. You know, as mayor of this great city, I could not be prouder to be here to celebrate the grand opening of Panda Ridge and the new home to our newest San Diegans, Yun Chuan and Xin Bao. I'd like to extend a warm welcome to our governor and first partner. I thank you both for traveling to San Diego to share this joyous day with us. This underscores California's commitment to conservation and to international global partnerships. Thank you both for being here today. I'd also like to welcome Chinese Ambassador Xie Yefeng, as well as our Consul General, Chou, who is here. And you'll hear from shortly Xing Ping, the Deputy Secretary General for China Wildlife Conservation Association. Let me try this. 欢迎来到 San Diego. Welcome to San Diego. We're so grateful that you're here. I want my fellow San Diegans to know how incredibly helpful these individuals were for bringing this day to fruition. And I know that this is just the start of continued investments in this relationship between our country and with yours. These pandas are, of course, diplomats. I've learned that when going to China to accept them in their farewell ceremony. And I recognize that they symbolize hope and the promise of additional work together for peace and for harmony. I'd like to share with you that I promise you that our San Diego Zoo will care for these animals. I know they are so cherished in China. And I extend my appreciation to President Xi for his commitment to continuing this incredible conservation effort between our two countries. Let me just say this in relative closing, because hot, I got it. The San Diego Zoo has always been a global leader in conservation. And the San Diego Zoo Wildlife Alliance began their conservation efforts for giant pandas 30 years ago in partnership with our zookeep friends in China. I know that Panda Ridge is just the latest chapter in this incredible story between our two organizations. And I want to say to Paul and to the entire team at the San Diego Zoo Wildlife Alliance, I could not be prouder or more grateful of the incredible work that you have done to make today's achievement possible, as well as your work every single day of the year to bring honor to this city, as well as to important conservation efforts, not just here in San Diego, but all around the globe. Your work is incredible. As San Diegans, we might take it for granted because we're so lucky to have the zoo, but I will not take it for granted. We are so lucky to have you all here. And let me just conclude with this. To Yun Chuan and Xin Bao, our newest, furriest, cutest San Diegans. We are so glad to have them here. I cannot wait for San Diegans to see these two magnificent creatures, and by doing so, to recommit ourselves to the important work of conserving the giant panda, also to a greater understanding with our Chinese friends, and in celebration of two cultures coming together to do something truly magnificent. Again, this is a great day for San Diego, and I deeply appreciate our partners from China and the San Diego Zoo Wildlife Alliance. Thank you all very much.
Please welcome Deputy Secretary General for China Wildlife Conservation Association, Xi Ping.
Don't get this done.
Distinguished guests, ladies, gentlemen, and friends, good morning. It is a pleasure to be here for the opening ceremony of the Panda Ridge. On behalf of China National Forestry and Grassland Administration and China Wildlife Conservation Association, I would like to extend warm congratulations on the organization of this event. Sincere thanks to San Diego Zoo Wildlife Alliance for their tremendous efforts and deep respect for the care, support, and help given to the Giant Panda project by everyone in China and in US. This year marks the 30th anniversary of the partnership between CWCA and SDZWA, which is CWCA's first partner to conduct the international fruitful results together from 1994 to 2019. We celebrated the birth of 6 cubs, addressed challenges to long-term panda conservation, co-published more than 100 academic papers, and conducted public education programs for over 50 million children and youth around the world. Our partnership has played an important role in promoting the global conservation of these endangered species and in enhancing mutual understanding and friendship between our peoples. Cooperation, friendship, and positive results are the valuable outcomes of our previous work and the principles for starting a new chapter of collaboration. The return of the giant pandas Yun Chuan and Xin Bao to California and the San Diego Zoo will build on the success of their predecessor and move towards more cooperation in the future. Our two sides will make the health and safety of Yun Chuan and Xin Bao the primary goal and focus on conservation outcomes, including disease prevention and treatment, epidemic prevention and control, and conservation technology development. We aim to help the conservation of wide populations of giant panda in China and the construction of China's national park. We look forward to make new contributions to global biodiversity and the friendship between our two peoples. I wish this event a complete success and Yun Chuan and Xin Bao a healthy and happy life. Thank you. Thank you.
Please welcome California Senate President Pro Tempore Emeritus, Tony G. Atkins.
Well, as I like to say, it's another beautiful day in Balboa Park in San Diego, and it is much cooler up here. Let me just say how wonderful it is to be here and to join all of you today. And Paul, let me thank you and your incredible team and the board for making this this special day so inclusive for all of us. I've had the incredible honor of representing this zoo and the Wild Animal Park for almost 30 years. And, but even more important, I have been a member for almost 3 decades of this wonderful institution. So it is wonderful to be with all of you today to celebrate the return of the iconic giant pandas to the San Diego Zoo after 5 long years for us. Welcome to my newest constituents, Xin Bao and, of course, Yun Chuan, residing at their newly refreshed home, Panda Ridge, which we will all get to see soon. The return of the magnificent and precious pandas to San Diego is a testament to our unwavering commitment to conservation and global partnerships. So Ambassador Feng, thank you. Deputy Secretary General Xing Ping, for your collaboration in making San Diego's panda exhibit possible. Thank you. Governor, thank you so much for all you did to make this possible and to help this along. He mentioned 7 months. You were part of that partnership. Thank you, and thank you for knowing how important this was to us here in San Diego, and thank you and the first partner, Jennifer, for being with us today. You can clap at that because partnerships are invaluable, and they come in all kinds of ways, shapes, and forms. And so we are celebrating that today. The partnership between the San Diego Zoo Wildlife Alliance and the China Wildlife Conservation Association supports our shared mission to improve overall health and resilience for animal populations vulnerable to extinction. The reunion also underscores the vital importance of California's economic and cultural ties on the world stage, in this case with our partner, China. California's strong trade relations have not only bolstered our economy, but also enriched our cultural tapestry. These global collaborations extend beyond commerce to include conservation efforts and mutual respect for our natural world. The panda exhibit has always been one of the most popular attractions at the zoo, and the entire community is understandably excited about their return. Observing these beautiful creatures has always brought moments of delight and joy to zoo visitors, fostering a deep appreciation for wildlife and strengthening our commitment to preservation. Many people will never get the opportunity to see wildlife in their native ecosystems. Visiting the San Diego Zoo and experiencing opportunities like these here at Panda Ridge is a transformative way for everyone to experience this incredible work and to become part of the global conservation movement. So welcome back, pandas, and thank you all for being here to share in this joyous occasion.
Please welcome His Excellency Sher Feng, Ambassador to the People's Republic of China to the United States of America.
Thank you. The Honorable Governor Newsom, Senator Atkins, Mayor Gloria, President Barry Ball, Deputy Secretary General Siping, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, dear friends, good morning. It is a great pleasure to come to the beautiful San Diego, the birthplace of California, to celebrate with you the opening of Panda Ridge at the San Diego Zoo. Happy Panda Day. Last November, President Xi Jinping announced in San Francisco that China is ready to continue cooperation with the United States on panda conservation and do our best to meet the wishes of the Californians so as to deepen the friendly ties between our two peoples. Since then, many American friends have kept asking me when pandas will be back to the United States. Two little panda fans from California wrote several letters to me proposing giving China grizzly bears to get pandas. Today, I am most happy to tell them, after 8 months of joint efforts, we have finally brought Yun Chuan and Xin Bao to San Diego. Your dream has come true, even without giving us grizzly bears. California and San Diego have a special bond with giant pandas. The San Diego Zoo is the first American institution to carry out cooperation on panda conservation with China. Yun, the first character in the name of Yun Chuan, is a nod to his grandma, Bai Yun, the previous superstar at the zoo, who gave birth to 6 cubs during her 23 years here. California is known as the Golden State. And Xin Bao, Xin, the first character in the name of Xin Bao, is made up of 3 Jing, the character for gold. Her name means a treasure of prosperity and abundance. And we hope she will bring you good luck to California, to San Diego. To greet the pair, the zoo has designed this fantastic Panda Ridge, taking inspiration from the landscapes in and around pandas' native habitats in Sichuan, Gansu, and Shanxi. The team has also provided a variety of bamboo and even created a local version of wowotou, or panda bread. The 2 pandas, both of Generation Alpha, have quickly settled in their own way. Yun Chuan is keen on building himself up by climbing trees and rolling in the grass every day, while Xin Bao enjoys sunbathing. They are now ready to meet us at their best. On my flight here, I came across a young lady who with 2 kids cuddling panda plushies, who traveled all the way from DC to see Yun Chuan and Xin Bao today.
I believe all of you also share the same excitement. Thank you. Giant panda conservation is a success story of global wildlife protection. The logo of the World Wildlife Fund is exactly a panda. Over the past 3 decades, the cooperation between China and the San Diego Zoo has been very fruitful, helping increase survival rates for panda cubs from around 10% to over 90%. The arrival of Yun Chuan and Xin Bao as we celebrate the 45th anniversary of our diplomatic ties has sent a clear and important message. China-US cooperation on panda conservation will not cease. Our people-to-people exchanges and subnational cooperation will not stop. And once opened, the door of China-US friendship will not be shut again. We hope with this new round of cooperation, we will further downgrade pandas and other rare wild animals around the world from endangered to vulnerable and finally to unthreatened. Dear friends, the coming of the pair to San Diego is inseparable from the goodwill of California, the land of sunshine, and San Diego's special bond with pandas. Governor Newsom, as the first U.S. governor to visit China after the pandemic, has played an important role in the stabilizing of China-U.S. relations. Mayor Gloria traveled to Sichuan to greet the pandas. The President's Variable and the team at the zoo visited China many times to help bring the pair to the U.S. safely and smoothly. And we would like to extend a special welcome to Senator Atkins for attending today's special event. A big thank you to everyone who cares for and supports the development of China-US relations and our cooperation on panda preservation. When meeting with Governor Newsom last year, President Xi Jinping pointed out that the hope of China-US relationship lies in the people. Its foundation is in our societies. Its future depends on the youth, and its vitality comes from exchanges and at subnational levels. California has not only welcomed pandas with great warmth, but also set the pace for friendly exchanges and practical cooperation with China. Today, China is the top trading partner of California, with two-way trade surpassing $137 billion. China is California's #1 market for overseas visitors. It is expected that Chinese tourists will spend $2.17 billion in the state this year, and the number will return to the pre-COVID level in 2025. California has one of the largest Chinese communities in the U.S. and is a top choice for Chinese students. It has 4 sister provinces in China, namely Inner Mongolia, Jiangsu, Guangdong, and Sichuan. And our cities and counties have established 57 pairs of sister city partnerships. We hope the arrival of the pandas will inject fresh impetus into exchanges between China and California and help to stabilize the broader bilateral relationship as well. Dear friends, thank you. Dear friends, the story of our panda conservation cooperation is also a most vivid example of our two peoples reaching out to each other. Even before the establishment of diplomatic ties, China had sent the first pair of pandas to the U.S. was the ice-breaking trip by President Nixon, inspiring in many Americans a strong interest in China. A panda a day keeps the sorrow away. The iPanda channel opened by the China Conservation and Research Center for the giant panda on YouTube, which offers 24/7 non-stop live streams, has over 27 million followers. I have also heard that some American friends travel to China annually to visit the pandas who have returned from the US and proudly call themselves panda nannies. Seeing is believing. China now offers a 72 or 142-hour visa-free transit policy to citizens from 54 countries, including the United States, leading to a wave of China travel. Many foreign friends have seized the opportunity to experience an open, safe, vibrant, welcoming, and dynamic China. They visit pandas and enjoyed hot pot in Sichuan, rode the futuristic metro in the cyberpunk city Chongqing, tried to have food delivered by drones in Shenzhen, and hailed a self-driving taxi in Wuhan. Many marveled in their videos that this is a China they never expected. A comment under one of these videos said, "China isn't our enemy. We share the planet and we need to learn how to do it peacefully as co-citizens." China will continue to embrace the world with open arms and roll out more measures to facilitate people-to-people exchanges. We warmly welcome Californians and other American friends to go to China and see firsthand how incredible the home country of panda is. Trust me, you will fall in love with it just as you fall in love with pandas. I wish the opening of Panda Ridge a great success, and may Yun Chuan and Xin Bao have a wonderful time in the United States. Thank you very much.
Please welcome California Governor Gavin Newsom.
Take off my Joe Bidens. By the way, there's nothing I enjoy more than watching the press report on pandas. The pandamania, that's right, Bob, it's pandamania here in San Diego and all that. Yeah, it's a real zoo inside with the crowds and everything else. So that's the wonderful part of the morning news and a big part of the experience of these pandas. But the experience that brings us here together is the experience that was expressed by the ambassador. And that's the fact that we're all bound together by a web of mutuality. We're all in this together. It is about people to people, not just panda to panda. At the end of the day, what this is really about is all of us. It's about the fact we share this same short moment in life. As the ambassador was saying, this is about exchange. This is about understanding. This is about something much deeper, much richer than just the two beautiful pandas we celebrate. It's about celebrating our common humanity. It's about celebrating the things that bind us together. And we're living in a world the last number of years full of stress and anxiety, full of division, where people are exploiting our differences and not focusing on the things that bind us together. And so for me, this spirit, the pride that is associated with this opening today, with the experience that so many will have that we just had at Panda Ridge, is about a deeper meaning. That we not only share the same short moment in life, but the world is too small and our time is too limited to win fleeting victories at other people's expenses. We've got to triumph together. And so in that spirit, Mr. Ambassador, It's in that spirit of an open hand, not a closed fist. It's in that spirit of cooperation. It's that spirit that I'm here, proud to all of you, for all the hard work, to the trustees, Paul and his team, to the mayor, to the pro tem and her extraordinary work to get these pandas back here in San Diego. And I'm here in this spirit, again, to say this. You know, I think about this all the time in politics. You can't legislate pride. There's no bill you can sign. You can't legislate spirit. It manifests. And it manifests in moments like this. So I hope we can lift that up. I hope we can appreciate and embrace that at a moment like this, because we deserve it. You deserve it. You deserve these moments. And we deserve to see the faces of our kids. To see, you know, an 8-year-old that you're interviewing when you say, did you know the pandas are coming back? And she lights up. And she gets teary-eyed. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. And so I want to thank all of you for bringing that about today, and for all the magical moments that many of us will experience over the course of the many months and years at this remarkable exhibit. Take care, everybody, and thank you for being out here today.
Please welcome back President and Chief Executive Officer of San Diego Zoo Wildlife Alliance, Paul Barabalt.
Well, thank you to our incredible speakers for sharing with us the power of this moment. Our giant panda work inspires countless people and reinforces a long-standing tradition of collaboration between California and China, as you just heard. We're honored that Governor Newsom has issued that state proclamation naming today California Panda Day. Thank you for that. This is truly a moment celebrated across San Diego, California, and the world. We heard our speakers share what this means for our two people. We heard optimism and hope with everyone. We heard views toward the future. I've been struck by the power of this journey, a journey that I am both in awe of and humbled by today. It is truly an honor to be serving this role and standing before all of you at this time in our history. Whether in discussions with leaders of China's National Forestry and Grasslands Authority or with our own U.S. Ambassador to China, I've found myself reminded countless times that we are more similar than we are different. And we have to always bring that forward in every conversation we have together. We have the honor here in San Diego to remind the world of what true collaboration, partnership, and respect can look like. Giant pandas can unite us. They remind us transformative change is possible when we come together for wildlife, for conservation, and for people. We are more interconnected than ever before. This extends to global ecosystems we all share. For people to be healthy, ecosystems must be healthy. And for ecosystems to be healthy, wildlife needs to be healthy. We are all united today around a common goal, to save and protect our shared future. San Diego Zoo Wildlife Alliance is a global conservation organization spanning 6 continents. We are committed to saving wildlife worldwide by working with our partners and uniting their skills with our expertise in wildlife care and conservation science. As an alliance, this work begins right here at our 2 front doors in San Diego, at the San Diego Zoo and San Diego Zoo Safari Park, where we bring conservation to life every day. Panda Ridge here at the San Diego Zoo is no exception. We are grateful for the opportunity to welcome Yun Chuan and Xin Bao as the first giant panda pair to come to the U.S. in over 2 decades. And we are honored to continue our collaborative work. It was only through this decades-long partnership that we were able to turn around the survival rate of giant panda cubs from less than 10% to over 90%, as you all heard the ambassador just share. The pride that we both share on that point is enormous, and it could have only been achieved by us doing it together. And now we get to help again, as we evolve our conservation work to support giant panda needs in countless new ways, both here and in China. The success we've celebrated together are powerful reminders that when we collaborate with and trust each other, we can truly achieve the impossible. Truly incredible. I now have a special surprise for everybody today. As we commemorate this historic moment, a renowned California-based artist has created a one-of-a-kind artwork celebrating our shared and global commitment to giant panda conservation. This artist is best known for creating images that inspire and are thought-provoking. He also created the famous Hope image for President Obama back in 2008. Please join me in welcoming Shepard Fairey to the stage to unveil his art.
Thank you so much, Paul. Thank you. On three. 1, 2, 3. Well, it's an incredible honor to be here, to have been able to work on this piece of art. And when I think about why I was inspired, first, art is what I do to try to connect with the best part of people's humanity, to reach inside and pull to the surface something optimistic, something hopeful. And that's exactly what pandas do also. They connect with us, the best part of us, and they bring so much joy. In the pantheon of art subject matter, there's a lot of classics, a lot of greats. There's flowers, there's the ocean, a sunset, beautiful people, beautiful celebrities if you're Andy Warhol. All of those things are well liked, but the only thing that's universally loved, the giant panda. So I think it's time to be part of that pantheon as an instant classic. That's one of the things I'm attempting to do. And this is, in all seriousness, this is a very meaningful project for me, because environmental conservation and species conservation is something that I've been focusing a portion of my art on for over 25 years, almost 30 years. And as many of the speakers have said very profoundly and eloquently, collaboration is crucial to preserving species that are endangered, preserving ecosystems, making the planet healthy and livable for all. And this requires friendship across the globe. It requires us to see what we have in common, not our differences. And this is a perfect example, this project at the San Diego Zoo. My subject is Yun, the matriarch of giant pandas, who has contributed immensely to the further generations and propagation of pandas, and a very, very big honor, and I would say an obligation for me to try to make a compelling image to focus people's attention on something that brings them joy, but also something that serves an important need engaging around these issues. So it's my honor to create some art, and also to hopefully be one small part of a ripple effect that will encourage people to care about not only pandas, but every endangered species, ecosystems, and each other. So it's an ambitious ask, but that's what I ask of all of you. So thank you.
Thank you, Shepard, for this incredible gift and for all that it means and represents to you that we get to now share in. Let me just ask for one more round of applause for Shepard Fairey. When I first saw this image, it struck me how today is so much bigger than all of us. This is a moment that belongs to the world. It's been 21 years since our country has celebrated the arrival of giant pandas, and all of you are here today and are part of it. Congratulations to all of you, and thank you.
At this time, we'd like to invite our featured speakers and future conservationists up to the archway to help us unwrap this special moment and welcome the world to Panda Ridge. Please join me as we count down from 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. On behalf of San Diego Zoo Wildlife Alliance, thank you for joining us for this historic day. All guests are now invited to explore Panda Ridge. Please make your way down to Lower Center Street.